Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
Are you making memories with your children? Hi, it's Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now. I want to use this rocking chair over here as an example of how we can both make memories and use memories with our children. And so whenever the children are small, they may ask you, tell me a story about when you were a child, or tell me a story when I was a baby. They love stories, and stories are made up of memories. We can sometimes plan to make memories, a vacation, a trip, taking pictures, a family reunion, playing some games. We may plan special times that are memory makers, but then there are the ordinary memories. And so using this rocking chair, you may have things that you encounter that will make you think of a story that then you can tell to the children, and they can link it to something as simple as a chair. You could say, that chair reminds me of, and you can tell a story of someone important or a conversation that happened. Or in my case, whenever I saw this rocking chair, it reminded me of a scene in a movie that was important to us. And so I could tell part of the story that was wrapped up in a rocking chair. In fact, the whole idea of this topic came to me when I was coming to this room and I was thinking about the video that I was going to shoot, and I saw these chairs, and it prompted a vision of the scenes in this movie. And I thought, those are memories, and memories are important. In fact, there's a song, memories, they light the corners of our minds, and they fill the space, the orientation of how the world is or ought to be. Use memories in telling stories to your children, but also help them to recall things by referring to a certain object, a place, or a person. And you can ask your children to tell stories. You can say, do you remember when we went to the beach, or we went to the mountains, or when we saw those horses? And let them pull up memories in their mind. You can say, tell me what you felt, thought, or what you did when we were at the beach. And let them practice using the memories that they have, because they are going to need to use those memories. They're there for a reason. In fact, they'll be telling those memories to their children one day. So give them practice in telling stories, and that's how they develop speech, order of being able to start at one point, give the facts, and then make some conclusions. Those are all communication skills. And it starts with being able to first recall a memory and then tell it to someone else. Tell it in a story form that makes sense to other people. That's much like telling a joke. If you don't set up a joke right, you don't, lead people to thinking a certain way, and you tell them certain facts that, if you don't tell a joke right, it's not funny. In the same way, a story, a memory is not effective if you don't practice learning to tell the story. So whether it's a rocking chair, or whether it's a scene, or it's a picture from a family event, or it could be a trinket, a memorabilia that they have on their shelf, you can say, tell me about when you got that little duck or that trophy. Tell me about that. And let them communicate. Let them practice communicating their memories, because they are important. It's Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.